off to Dream Daddy. Let's see if my saves are there. They are! Yay! Alright. Dad tip 19, use your hips when throwing. Alright, I was previously playing Secret World Legends. Because I am a variety streamer, I just needed a change of pace. I've been playing a lot of Secret World lately. I know it's a really weird jolt of switch going from a real-world horror MMO to a silly dad dating simulator by Game Grumps, but welcome to me, welcome to my stream. This is what I do. I love MMOs and I love visual novels. And I haven't played a visual novel in a while, since my computer crash, actually, which has been a couple weeks now. So I really just needed a change of pace. And as much as I love the Secret World, I just needed something different. I've been playing a lot of it, and I've been having weird dreams about it. So I need a little bit of a change for a day or two. So, I might play some ESO tomorrow and some visual novels, so we will see. But anyway, there is no narration in this. It is going to be a lot of me reading and drinking water in between. I feel free to chat. I will try to answer in between talking to dads and reading what they're saying. Bromancer, thank you for sticking around, Bromancer. I appreciate it. I know it's not Secret World. It is definitely a change of pace. He says, Secret World just analyzed me with Jungian archetypes and I'm slightly uncomfortable. They tend to do that. Was it some morning light? I'm sure they did that to you. Alright. Where I left off in Dream Daddy, I had just finished my first date with Hugo. I'm doing the Hugo route, so I am going to try to get through date 2 and 3, but we'll see how long that is. Since it is 10:30, I'm going to try and play until about midnight my time, so we will see how far I get in an hour and a half of Dream Daddy. It actually wasn't the morning light, and that just made it worse. Yeah, I could accept it if it was the morning light, but since it's not the morning light, that totally makes it like a billion times worse. That is totally true. Alright. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull up through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Bow chicka. Hey, my coupons. Oh yeah, I forgot that I totally named him Daddy. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple girl. Just give me a Rito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. I wouldn't be either. It's a frickin' burrito, man. Oh, I should make burritos this week. All right, let me write that down for myself. Make burritos. I have to go grocery shopping early in the morning. So, all right, bring out my other notebook. Buy stuff to make burritos. I haven't had burritos in so freaking long. I want burritos now. All right. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
All right.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're going to choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her how to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest, I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a summer fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Ooh, they let you have animals in the dorm? If you get a note saying you need one, I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh, boy. I think I'll leave that all up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you could handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Dad tip number 41. Run through the finish line. Where Hugo? You've got Dad's message. Run through the finish line. You already gave me that tip. Give me a different tip. Whistle while you work. Dad tip number 62. I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium, even though I frickin' bombed the date. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Jeez Louise. Colin is still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Whoops, sorry, meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. I type back. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out. He says, ha! Let me get back to you after class ends. I stand up from the computer and stretch. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. Dad nap. Dad nap, yes. I hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for background noise. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor bondage gear. Maybe this is that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. Oh my god! I drift off to sleep. I'm jolted awake by a dad book message from Hugo. Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally and that Jackie won't be happy to hear this. I fumble out a reply. I get off work in a little while, and I continue to be very serious about the cheese boards. Yeah, so am I. Hugo and I work out the details, and I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. Bow, wow, wow, wow. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school. Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you can talk him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy, that ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives, a little bit of fig jam. That sounds so fucking good. Ugh. Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day, but now I gotta go see a man about some manchego. Please leave. I walk into a quaint French diner and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day?
Oh no.
Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers. Man Thing would feel the same way, I'm sure. Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Is that the one that parents think means sex stuff? Those ones, yeah, but the reports are just a sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fears of suburban parents, as usual. At least I hope. Yikes.
Hey.
Right now I'm very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese. A waitress stops by and takes our order for the biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, just please put the cheese in my mouth. And recommends us some wine. That is my kind of cheese plate. Do you two want a scorecard for trivia? There's trivia? Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Yes.
We'd love to play, right, Daddy? This is why I named him Daddy, because it's fucking spectacular. Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Daddy! I turn around to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come out to our table and greet us. Hey guys, you all here for the old question and answer game? Yep, we come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Carmencita and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone 2, Lost in New York, have been reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia too. That raises the stakes. Great name though. Brian is like going to be my husbando. I'm gonna date him last because I like dating the guy I think I'll like the most last. So Brian is gonna be last, and I'm very excited to date Brian. He's yum. Solid team name. That's Carmencita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter. You guys gonna try to give us a run for our money? We'll see what we can do. I will destroy you. We'll see what we can do not to hurt your feelings too bad. The cheese will taste so much better with a side of victory. Ooh, he liked it. Woot, woot. Hugo and I bump fists. Tag team champions.
Hey.
We'll have to think up wow, typo. We'll have to think up a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck! Brian, Matt, and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? Easy, breezy, beautiful. Havarti like his 1999. Ah, real monsters. Oh my god! I haven't watched that in fucking forever. Now I need to watch Ah, Real Monsters. Craigslist, Swiss connections. Oh, this is really tough. What would Hugo like? Oh, fuck. What would Hugo like? Let's do Easy Breezy Beautiful. Easy Breezy Beautiful? That'll do just nicely. The waitress comes by with our cheese board and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide into dairy-induced ecstasy. There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie. Wow. Then I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a focaccia crisp topped with honey and goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me.
Oh.
Cheers to cheese! Hey, hey! A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out of the back with the frenetic energy of a radio DJ. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I just like alliteration. More cheers. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. Awkward, bruh. Awkward. Haha, I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get into some questions. The first category is literature. Excellent. Oh yeah. Yep, the teacher will crush.
I'm so sad.
You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. Awkward.
Hey.
More jokes. Classic Quizmaster quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. Hugo, you got this literature stuff, right?
Hey.
Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque, insect-like creature? Yes, he does. Yes? This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Yes, bitch! Other notable sites... Oh, I'm sorry. Other notable sites include Isengard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What is the Elvish name for this continent? No. I think it's Arenal. Shit. It's not Lemuria. And I know it's not Hoth or Endor.
Wrong answer.
Who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars? Fuck if I know. It wasn't Hawthorne. I don't think Doc Smith. Alcott?
Wrongo.
Edmond Dantes was better known as this man. Dante.
Wrong.
Fuck. The quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Haha, great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Oh. But people don't tell you to just get over it, your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercising to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie. Awkward, but I do understand where he's coming from as someone who has depression. I am tired of the you just need to get outside. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I know, Hugo. Anything? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. Quizmaster Quinn wanders off to another table. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. Oh, fuck, I suck at cinema. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotional problems. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay? I think it's just his character, I hope? How's your cinema? Spotty. I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. That's an interesting one. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Their mother.
Correct.
What entertainer makes a fourth wall breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? I have never seen Gremlins 2. I wanna say Charlie Sheen?
Incorrect.
Damn it. Which of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting? Pet Cemetery?
No.
Seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt's team. Those guys are pros. I look over to their table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. And the next category is wrestling. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm.
Yes.
Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know who I would want to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Choke me out, Daddy. Choke me out. Please, it has been so long since I've been held. Awkward. I can only process my emotions by making jokes out of them. Let's start the quiz. Remember that this is the lightning round. The first people to answer get the points. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for the WWE. Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes, the enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the ringmaster.
Yes.
That is correct. Points to Easy Breezy Beautiful.
Oh.
Next question. This city was the location of the first ever WrestleMania. Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he has known the answer for his entire life.
Ah.
The first WrestleMania was held in New York, New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985.
Correct.
Another correct answer for Easy Breezy Beautiful. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. Wow. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kind of hot. I agree. Smart men, really fucking hot. Oh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up, more excited than I've ever seen him.
Oh.
Chavo versus Kane!
Incorrect.
Oh, sorry, bucko, but that is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane, WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one chokeslam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty.
I'm so sad.
Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? Ow! Oh! The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back to his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get this encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, you just pick stuff up. That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the quizmaster. All right. Looks like we're down to the final category, and it's a close one between Provolone 2, Lost in New York, Brian and Matt high five, and Easy Breezy Beautiful. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt, Carmencita, and Daisy all playfully giving us thumbs down and sticking their tongues out. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I never could take care of another living thing. Hell, I can barely take care of myself. I'm falling apart. Anyway, here is the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? I would hope it's a fucking canary. Birds.
Wrong.
What? Really? Bullshit! What is the last animal that appears in the dictionary? A zonkey, a zebu, a zebra, or a ziziva? Is that actually an animal? A ziziva? I'm gonna Google this. Hold on. Z-Y-Z-Z-Y-V-A. No, it is not a real thing. Zizogetin is a real thing, which looks like a kind of cricket or a cicada. Zebu is also not a real animal. Animal. Jeez, talk, Chestnut. A zebu is a real animal, sometimes known as Indocin cattle or humped cattle. It's a species or subspecies of domestic cattle originating in the Indian subcontinent. So QRSTU, so it would be zebu.
Bingo.
What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? A Canadian beaver, a duck-billed platypus, a polar bear. I think it's a polar bear.
Incorrect.
Really? All right, I'm just going to come around and collect your scorecards, and we'll see who came out on top. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift card to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill all your needs. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The quizmaster goes into the back to tally up the score. I pick up what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bit of brie here that tastes absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. That next date. Man-Thing and I are doing a cheese plate, hopefully.
Oh.
So what are your plans after our big win? I'll probably retire, take Amanda somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring, bet it all on black, walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals that I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style.
Hey.
You want the last piece of Havarti? Nah, that's all on you. You definitely earned it. After a couple of minutes, the quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? I really hope it's us. It's probably Brian's team. Hey, everybody. We've had a great night. Lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. It was a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is Provolone 2, lost in New York. Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care, where Phil nominal service is. God, I can't do this anymore. Just please take the gift card. Brian and Matt ran up to grab the coupon and bowed to the roaring. I'm sorry, Hugo. I know you didn't like that. I saw all that black smoke. I'm so sorry. I suck at trivia. I probably should have Googled it all. Brian and Matt ran up to grab the coupon and bowed to the roaring applause of the crowd. I do my best to convey to Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia with only eyebrow raises and a shoulder shrug. We'll get them next time, Daddy. I'm gonna laugh every single time because I named him Daddy on purpose just so, like, this shit would happen. And that makes me so happy. Alright. They haven't heard of the last of Easy Breezy Beautiful. Hugo and I walk back towards our cul-de-sac, full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Ocho! Hello, snazzy dresser. I'll give him that. To Hugo, he is indeed a snazzy dresser. Indeed. Glad you could join, Ocho. I was playing Secret World a little bit earlier, but I haven't played anything but Secret World in a really long time. Like, really long time being, like, almost 3 weeks. So I needed to change it up for the rest of the night because I just needed something, like, lighthearted and different because I've been having Secret World dreams, so. Brian's good, but I saw some tactical weaknesses there, which I think we can exploit for the next trivia night.
Oh.
He seemed weak on literature. I think if we can establish ourselves early on, it wouldn't hurt team morale. Maybe it would get them more focused on the cheese than the winning. You're right. Next time we'll be prepared. Shame about that one wrestling question, though. I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's gotta be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were there at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. I'm gonna ask him again. No. Oh, what would Hugo like? Fuck. I already pissed him off, so by losing, shit. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. You know what is actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. Ocho says, listen, I haven't played Secret World in about a month. Trust me, I'm the varietiest of variety streamers. I mean, I am too, but it's a little weird to go from, like, modern day horror MMO to let's date dads. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs. Yes! I got eggplants! Alright. If you really want to know, just follow me. Wow. Hugo leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside and his house is exactly what I expected it to be. Neat and filled top to bottom with books and art. I don't know that I'd necessarily call that neat, but... welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. His house is actually spotless. The picture is not spotless. Ocho says, I often go from a new modern game that just came out to a game that came out in the 80s, so yeah, I feel that. I don't know why I do it, but I follow him down a hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Are we gonna get laid? Oh, we're not gonna get laid. Hugo flips a switch and I finally understand. That's fucking awesome. I am not a wrestling fan myself, but I think it's really, really hot when people are really nerdy about certain things. Like, I find it exceptionally hot that Man-Thing is super nerdy about LARPing and that he gets so into it. Curio cabinets packed with in-box wrestling action figures line the walls, along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. I'm speechless. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact. That's so cute! It's, this is really embarrassing. Ocho says, play whatever you want. If you just played for what everyone else wants, you'd burn out and not be happy. Happy. Wow, I can read, I swear. Happy. That's how I roll anyway. I kind of feel the same way. Yeah, I play what I want, and if people like it, and they like hanging out with me, then they'll stop by and watch, regardless of what I'm playing. Though I do know visual novels are not necessarily, like, the thing a lot of people like to watch, but... Oot, oot! I got eggplants again! Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. This must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. I pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Do you smell what I'm cooking?
Oh.
I think the line is, it's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's so cool how passionate you are about this. Yes, 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 yes. That is exactly my point. I love, even if I'm not into some of the things my friends are into, I just think it's so cool how passionate my friends and the people I love get, like, about things. Like, my younger brother is huge into, like, records, and he owns multiple guitars, and even though I'm not, like, that heavy into music, like, I think it's really fucking cool how passionate he is about his music. Yeah, I really, really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. It is so cute! Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling in from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate. I told you those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I said you're not allowed to take the action figures out of their boxes and pose them so that they're having sex with each other. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ernest leaves, then a moment later pops his head back into the room. And your stupid friend! Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo warily runs his hand through his hair. Sorry about him, and sorry that I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him, but it's obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authoritative than Teacher Dad. Ah, Teacher Dad. My ex, he gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo, who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn his homework in on time. Hey, you love him and you're looking out for his best interest. Take it from one dad to another. Someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so. Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch. Suppose it's getting kind of late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon? I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you can tell me some more about it next time. Oh. Hugo smiles. That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. What did I get? Oh, come on. It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda's sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures. And even then, my patience is being tried. Did you get to eat all of the cheese your little heart desired? I am a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner? Hash browns! Okay. Toast dipped in egg! Alright. Blueberry pancakes! Well, only if you'll help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler, and also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside of the fridge. I want breakfast now, too. Motherfucker. I'm just hungry, apparently. I tell her all about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she would probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. Probably, knowing your daughter. Always carry a pocket knife. Dad tip number 18. What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? I don't care about the points. What grade did I get? S!
Looks like
yes!
Paradise Lost just got found.
Oot, 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 oot. Oot, oot. Okay. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? Taking a minute to drink water? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. All right, leave her alone. All right, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would have only made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever is bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops the frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her out for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decide that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad, and I had to start over, and sorry you're sad, but I support you 100% with a heart. Oh, this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh.
I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R... The other one? I guess you're not technically wrong. It's good to have fallbacks like that one.
Eh?
Anyway, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And since she's spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P, I just thought it was all in my head for a while. But then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night that they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody, and I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day, I invite everybody out to go get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and Emma R just, like, glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't even know who that is. Grace is the... gossipy one? I know! Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent way to say, the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R, asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know this is a lot. You still following? I have no idea what's happening. What did Emma R say? Oh, okay, get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. Good dad is good. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red. And then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. All right, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everyone else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I think I'm gonna cry. Like, I know how that feels, and it sucks. I am crying. God damn it. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. I am crying. God damn it. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? Glasses off, tears are coming. Ugh, I don't understand. And as mad as I am about it, as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Marax's pat the crying chestnut. Bullying, man, it sticks with you for life. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help?
Oh.
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Maraxis says, yep, yeah, bullying really does mess with you. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. That's a really hard lesson to learn, by the way. Like, don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. It's really, really hard to accept that. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Hold on. Wiping away tears. Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. I wish I had learned that sooner too. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. This game is speaking to me on an emotional level today. And I played this is like my third playthrough, just a different dad, and I do this, like, conversation every single fucking time, and I cry every single fucking time. I'm like, oh, I won't cry next time, and then I'm, like, bawling. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aww. Maraxa says, woot to eating the whole cake. Indeed. Indeed. Eating the whole cake is nummy nums. Dad tip number 14. Shave with the grain.
You've got Dad.
Hugo, obviously. Okay, so for those who haven't watched any of my other playthroughs of Dream Daddy so far, I started with Joseph, and I did it off stream, because I'm like, oh, he's like the hoity-toity guy, so like, obviously, so the way I like to play visual novels is, I like to do the guys I think I'll like the least to the guys I think I'll like the most, based on what they release, with, like, details based on the game. So, I was like, well, Joseph looks like a fucking turd, so I'm gonna date Joseph first, and he was kind of a fucking turd. Though I really should have started with Robert first, based on the route I got. One of my best friends loves the Robert route. She was like, it was so good, you'll love it. And then I got, like, all his dates, I got, like, C's and D's. I think I failed one of them. I think it was like a D, an F, and a D or something like that. Like, I just bombed his route, and I couldn't figure it out for the fucking life of me. So I'm gonna have to go back and play it again. But I did Joseph, Robert, I'm doing Hugo now, and I'm liking him way more than I thought I would, honestly. I'll probably do Damien, and then Craig, Matt, and then Brian as, like, husbando material, because, fat guys. I love big guys. Alright, Hugo. Message! Yeah, I'm gonna commit. Are you kidding? Like, doing the blind route. Managing debt. Okay, I missed that tip. Ever since the first night at charcuterie pies, Hugo and I have made a point out of weekly visits to trivia night. Easy Breezy Beautiful has come in first place ever since, despite Provolone 2 lost to New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all of the Phil's Auto Care gift cards we've received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. Amanda's riding in the lap of luxury. Aside from the trivia nights, okay, glasses going back on because it's hard to read, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year is coming up, and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help him take his mind off of screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books, but I have no idea where to even start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe... Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Hey, alright folks, look like we finally have the points tallied and we're ready to announce our winner. You know who else is a winner? Me, because I finally seen just how beautiful and loving my wife is. A few weeks ago, all of the regulars staged an intervention for Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him be better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and last time he told us that they adopted a dog together. Aww. I love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen. I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer. There were things to like and dislike about both, huh? And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Easy Breezy Beautiful.
Oh.
Hugo and I cheer our small slices of camembert and go up to accept our gift card along with an uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn. Maybe Easy Breezy Beautiful's reign be as long and wonderful as my marriage to my beautiful wife.
Oh.
We mark our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the teams and sit down to finish our cheese board, savoring every last bit of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato. Hey, I got a surprise for you. For me? Yes, and for once it isn't more cheese. Well, if you think you can somehow top that, be my guest. I pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh. Hugo picks up the book and reads the title aloud. Harry Butt's Crapper Keeper? I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably own every classical piece of literature, so I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping. This is fucking glorious.
Hey.
Hugo laughs. You should flip through it. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple pages, he finally comes across the small gift I strategically hid inside. You're kidding me! Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in. You're kidding me! Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside of the Crapper Keeper. That's so cute! Oh my god, they're so cute together! Meraxis, thumbs up to the porcelain throne book. Yes, indeed. This is to the World Federation of Wrestling's Power Slam series. You've been working so hard lately, I thought you'd like them. Like them?
Hey.
I love this, thank you. But wait, there's 2? Yeah, I figured we could go together.
Huh?
You'd go with me? Heck yeah, I'd need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me though. Hugo gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. Has he been this strong the whole time?
Oh.
Thank you. I let out a little squeak to sort of say you're welcome. That's so cute. Oh my god, look at his outfit! Ah! It's the night of the Power Slam. Hugo shows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. He's a little bit blushy and extremely cute. This is so fucking adorable. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. So, it's fake, right? Well, yes and no. While wrestling and the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way we're led to believe. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real and would bet on these matches were called marks. That we know that it's technically fake, but still choose to suspend our disbelief makes us smarks. Smart marks. So, I should be watching this for the acrobatics? And the tension, and the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story, you just have to look for the story. Even something like what we're about to experience will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story, despite a ridiculous premise. Wow.
Oh.
What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan. Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am, but because it's considered kind of lowbrow, I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll just make fun of me. Till now? Hugo smiles to himself. Oh.
Hey.
Till now.
Oh.
Hugo and I enter the stadium and are directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way up the set of stairs. The further up we go, the more my heart sinks. I had thought we had gotten good seats, but by this point the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. Sorry, I thought I got us tickets on the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement. That's so fucking cute. This is so cool. I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we even going to see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay. I guess you're right. So what do we have to look forward to tonight? Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All the matches are going to be great, but the one I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match. The Eastern Dragon? Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it. Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, so that's why what your shirt's from. Yep, I've been following the guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into the professionals. Who's he up against? The corporate shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, but I don't even think the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though.
Oh.
The stadium lights dim and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blasts through the sound system and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd in Mill Creek, Massachusetts, who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up.
Oh.
I love the music. The Southern Dandy's from Maine. Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole? He's from Georgia, actually. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex. Is that how it's pronounced? On the Southern Dandy. Kill him, Johnny! Elbow the neck out of him, Johnny! Show that Southern Dandy some North Pole manners! Johnny Snowman does indeed elbow the heck out of him. That's gotta hurt. Oh god, is he okay? Wrestling is a sport of communication. All of these guys train together to know not only how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only be kinda hurt. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Daddy and is announced as the winner. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K, who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after everyone to post it on Instagram. Oh my god! He's really playing up the millennial thing, huh? He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh. The crowd seems to be, I'm smiling so hard, like it's hard to read. Like, this is so much fun. The crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with the flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. This is fucking brilliant. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stand. We wind our way through clusters of wrestling fans to get to the line. So what do you think so far? I'm glad I'm here with you. The wrestling is cool, but I really like seeing you so enthusiastic. It's, don't say hot, don't say hot, say hot, say hot! Cool. God damn it, Daddy!
Hey.
Yes! 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 I got eggplants! You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty older guys, but it's so diverse. I even seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks so super happy to be here.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in a corner that are exceptionally loud, even over the din of the stadium. Looking closer, I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh god, I know these kids. They're Hugo's students. So don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Hugo immediately tenses up. Oh my god, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. I position myself between the kids and Hugo, hoping that I can act as a human shield. I glance over at the group of children again, and I recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid is a piece of work. Colin, if he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan? This is a sneaking mission, create a diversion, or just walk back to your seats. I don't know. I don't know which one to choose. Create a diversion would be bad because they'd recognize Daddy because he was on the field trip with them, so they might assume that Hugo is here too. Just walk back to your seats or this is a sneaking mission. Ugh, fuck. Just walk back. I think our best strategy here is to hide in plain sight. Be casual. Be super casual. Play some Mission Impossible mission music. Yeah, dun 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 dun. Be casual. Be super casual. We'll just waltz right in and nobody will be any the wiser.
Whoa.
Are you sure that'll work? Like a charm. Hugo and I just start walking towards the doors. Colin and his friends are so busy throwing garbage at each other that they don't notice. Wow, that was easy. I got hearts. Did I get eggplants? I don't know. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Phew, that was close. Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort of anonymity with a large crowd. The lights dim again.
Ah.
Hold on, I need water. This is the match we've been waiting for. The corporate shill walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off his sunglasses and rips the sleeves off his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. Coughs, eggplant, coughs, fascination. I mean, the eggplant means that he's like, bow, wow, wow, wow. So, of course I want the eggplants. And yes, I have a fascination with, aubergines. I wish Wolfie was in stream because he would laugh his ass off at that one. The corporate shill grabs a microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you'll refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm about to kick your ass. The whole crowd erupts. Now, if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron, we all look up at a PowerPoint presentation titled Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass Key Performance Indicators. Ugh, KPIs. The corporate shill takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was informative. The lights dim again and pan flute music plays. I think it's a pan flute. I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd. Aren't pan flutes a Central American thing? Hugo shrugs. Wrestling. The Eastern Dragon stands outside of the ring and grabs a microphone. Corporate shill, it's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. Clip art was a very nice touch. He points to the corporate shill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here. He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see. The match starts and it's just as exciting as Hugo has hyped me up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that make me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top rope onto the corporate shell. The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. The corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the top rope and motions to the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. Wrestling is the answer to all things wrestling, says Maraxis. That is indeed the truth. The corporate shill poses at the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon! You can do it, Eastern Dragon! The corporate shill launches off the top rope in a huge arch. He brings his elbow down on the Eastern Dragon with full force of a Fortune 500 company, putting local vendors out of business. The corporate shill pins the Eastern Dragon and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair. Man, he should have won that. I sit down with Hugo. What a match. It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now? Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have a little downtime before the next match. We decide to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they would ever notice in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. Oh fuck. This is both good and bad. It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do a quick smooch to raucous cheers from the crowd. Aw, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I. I knew it!
Huh?
What? What do I do here? I look over to Hugo and see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting, and neither of us know what to do. Protect Hugo's identity. I jump in front of Hugo and start giving the camera the finger. They can't show that on television, can they? The camera immediately moves on. I guess all of the sweaty violence is fine, but a finger isn't. Aw, yay! Thanks, I think. I sit down again, trying to ignore the dirty looks I'm getting from people who came here for wholesome content. So much for laying low, I guess. The rest of the match thankfully goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back to the wrestling. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so that we wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleaned out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty, save for a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We rarely keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car. Man, that was an experience. Hey. Right? It's one thing to watch it on TV, but to be there in person is just, wow. Thank you again. I never would have gotten to experience this if it weren't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front of the car in an empty parking lot. Kiss! 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 I look down. Kind of funny about the kiss cam, huh? Yes! Kiss! Yeah, it was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. We look into each other's eyes and I can feel a warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other for just a little bit too long. God damn it, kiss! Hey, cool shirt. It's fucking Colin. Okay, no. I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts walking up to us with a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. I haven't seen one of those in years.
What?
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it from a trade with this guy from streetsmarks.net. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen those? The names like, J something. JD Slaminger? Yeah, that's him. Those are my write-ups. You're JD Slaminger? You're kidding! Oh man, I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand. I have a feeling this is Pablo Escobar. I'm honored. Oh man, I wish I could stay in chat. I have so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? The guy turns around and beams. Sure thing! Wait. It all finally clicks into place for me. It's about time, Daddy. You're the Eastern Dragon! Yeah, he's pretty. Those arms. I love your work! Haha, thank you, man. The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt, waves goodbye, and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon.
Oh.
He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me! Hugo and I high five. He's so excited he's shaking. Mr. Vega? Fuck. Oh man, Colin and his cronies just pop out of nowhere. Oh no, here we go.
Whoa.
Colin, nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us.
I don't know.
I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Ha! Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man, that's actually rad as hell. Who were you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh yeah? How did I get this autograph then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger.
Oh.
See you in class, bitch. Oh, snap! You can't say that! Who's gonna believe you? Hugo and I hop into the car and to the tune of more children screaming, we laugh all the way home. That's fucking brilliant. Hugo and I descend the stairs to his home into a wrestling man cave where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. Kiss! 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 So if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? Hugo answers immediately.
Oh.
JD Slaminger, my forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat, and my finishing move would be a catcher in the eye. Where I poke my opponent's eyes out and call them a phony. What, do you bite my thumb at thee as well? Wow.
Oh.
I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be Mario Bratali. I come out in bright orange Crocs and my hair in a ponytail while I wield a slotted spoon. My finishing move is don't forgetty my spaghetti, where I pin my opponent and force feed them my delicious homemade meatballs. Phrasing. I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves. You know, I could teach you some. I smirk. I'm game. Oh, yes. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room, ready to go at it. Wrong going at it, though, guys. Come on.
Oh.
I'll go easy on you. On Mario Brawl Tolly? Absolutely not. That was amazing double meaning, says Maraxis. It so was. Ugh, this is brilliant. I love this game so fucking much. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeezes. Yes, 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 yes. I can't move. This is a figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying full force right now, you would be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless. And this is an arm bar. You're pretty good. You can tap out anytime you like. Not a chance. Hugo flips around one last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down on my chest. And this is me pinning you. Our faces are inches apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical activity or because of something else. Do it! Kiss! Do more than kiss, but kiss! Go for it. Yes! I lean forward and kiss Hugo. He seems just as surprised as I am. I got eggplants. I got eggplants. Yes, I'm doing a dance in my chair and my cat is staring at me like I'm fucking crazy. I pull back a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. Yes! He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. I guess we both win? Guess so. I pull him back in for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me? Wow, 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 wow.
Ah.
I think I might have a few. Yes! Woo, woo, they got laid. What did I get? What did I get? What did I get? Yes, bitch! Rank S!
Got found.
Achievement unlocked. Asiago getter. Phew! I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Daddy, be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. You ask too many questions. Who do you think you are, my daughter? For literally my entire life, yes. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell you're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Yes, those words have been said by my father many times. Go ask your mother. Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Aw, Dad, you... I dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Huh. Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. Commentary from the actual ghosts. Wow. Yes, Maraxis. Commentary from the actual ghosts. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Hell yeah, mac and cheese first. Daddy! Oh, wait, I didn't say it in his voice. Daddy! Quizmaster. Hey, hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party? You don't have to be on right now, Quinn. It's just a party. What do you mean? It's the, you know what? Keep that energy. Hold it close. You deserve it.
All right.
Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness, right? You know it. Daddy! Brian, you made it! Ha! I don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party?
Oh.
It's not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Of course it's not. He's so yummy. Hey, bro. Bro. This is a real rager taking our older age in consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and just wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Yay.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely. Hello, douchebag. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later.
Hey.
Hey, man. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of Right Said banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. Hey. I turn to see Ernest, looking like he has something to say. Hey, Ernest. Thanks for being nice to my dad. Whoa. People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around, so, that's cool. Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side. If you tell anyone I told you that, I'm gonna set your trash can on fire. There it is. Also, you don't know me. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Daddy, if you cry again, you're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time! Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us! Kind of shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Hell, you know I've started some fires in my day. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Hugo is sitting on a bench beneath her cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. Oh. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get some ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt. Thanks. It reminds me of a special night. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling? You know, I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everybody in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. It turns out that Craig's a huge fan too. And Colin told everyone at school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them even asked me to be their sponsor for the wrestling club. Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction, and I think you know which one I'm talking about. See, just goes to show there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like. I agree. And as long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kid and love a good word jumble. So cute! Yes, I'm squeeing. I blush. And I'm a big fan of... Quick, think of something clever. Hugo's? This Hugo specifically. Hugo laughs.
Yes.
He drapes an arm around my shoulder and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves? Ow, ow.
Oh.
Daddy, how about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I can't help but giggle. What's that? You'll see. Ow, ow! Tip number 1, don't forget to floss every day. Wow, 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 wow! Alright. Come on, go faster. Do. I want to play the next route. I have time. I'm still awake. I'm gonna play another route. There we go. Oh my god. That is so fucking brilliant. What is my screenshot button in Steam? Is it F12? Yes! Ah! That is gonna be my new computer background. Miraxis, you're so adorable. It's cute! They're cute! So I'm squeeing! I have to! Alright, muting myself quick so I can shove more yogurt in my face, but I'm gonna start designing my new daddy. Okay, yogurt eaten. Dad. Dad, wake up. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad, this hasn't worked on me since I was like 6. I'm sorry, Amanda, this is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions, spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda.
Aww.
Yikes, Dad, breath. Go brush your teeth. This beginning is the same for everyone, and I still play it.
Build that
because
dad.
some of the routes need you to have stuff going on in the like intro for the certain people you're dating. So, oh look, I got a stream achievement. Stream for 25 hours in the last 30 days. Cool. Alright, bod. We'll do another hipster dad just because it's fun. Yeah, we'll leave the head the same, hair. I do like the man bun, but everyone I've done so far has had the man bun. We could do a fro. We're gonna do, no, yeah, meh. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do hoity-toity daddy. Hair, eyes. I love the eye selections in this game. Snake eyes? That's a little creepy. Ha, Goku. Yes, Goku. Big shoujo eyes. Droopy eyes. Eggy eyes. Hearts. Hooded. Monolid. Narrow. I don't like narrow. Salty. Salty eyes. I love it. Shiny. Slick. Snake. Space Warrior. Tintin. Upturned. Or wide. We'll do Tintin, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, none of the others. I guess that sort of works. We'll give him green eyes. Noses. Ooh, let's make him like a blonde Snape. Mouth. Okay, that's just creepy. Liver. Kitty. Alright, sleazy dad. Brows. Yes. Facial hair. I think he looks kind of good without facial hair. I don't know, that kind of works though. Even though it covers the mouth. Yes! Yes! Sleazy dad. Yes. Okay. This one is sleazy dad. Definitely sleazy dad. Alright. Glasses. No, no glasses. Piercings. We're gonna do no piercings. What is this one? That's ear. Okay. We're gonna do none. Clothing. I guess he's 1950s dad. Yeah, we'll do 1950s dad. Looking good, daddy.
Name that dad.
And I'm gonna name him the same I name every other dad. Daddy McDadders. Because you can't fit Dadderson. Daddy McDadderson. So it's Daddy McDadders. Or let's just make him Daddy McDad. Be that dad!
Be that dad.
First is the worst, second is the best, third is the one with the hairiest chest. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos and little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen those in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. The only way your mother and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. This is a change for me. I usually choose the only way your father and I. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon. So you went with both. Princess Dragon. That sounds like something I would do. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right. Yep. Definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Dad. I believe you named the plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was his Amanda Lungeons for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later on down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. Ouch, kid. The Scommunist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about the rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P. Ugh. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I will never stop mixing those two up. Dad, Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little bit of effort. Oh, right. Emma P was the one who fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station. Later flew a tennis ball, tennis racket, right? Dad, that was you. Oh, right. I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda, I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit a flaming tennis ball.
Ugh.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. They didn't believe me either.
Eh?
Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFriday's.
Yeah.
And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blast. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z. Ugh. Dad. Still can't drive past McFriday's without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. That was the day you were born. It's kind of a funny story. We got in a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender, but of course I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your mother, oh man. She holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes, the calmest I've ever seen her, and she says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." She was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer. Maybe too long. I miss her. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your mother and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window playing... We get it, Amanda. You break stuff. And there will be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit there in silence for a moment. I watched my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Let me drink some water before this then. Okay. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features washer and dryer hookups. Honey, have you ever had dirty clothes? For most of my life, yes. Well, worry about that no longer, as our new place features machinations that will not only clean your clothes, but dry them directly thereafter. An upper-class luxury, I fear. The concept of clean clothes is no longer in the hands of the fat cats upstairs, sweetie. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to so I don't have to waste gas? And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know, Amanda, you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. In my last year of high school, I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that. But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're going to take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check out the area. Alright, I am doing Damien. Damien is my next one, so I need to focus on Damien's stuff in the intro. I have to, like, think about it before I do it. Ocho, these are all serious dad goals right here. They are. We pull up to the new house and step outside. And Ocho, you, like, have it made because you have a baby. So, like, yeah, you better be taking notes. The puns especially, I'm taking notes. You better be. You have to make your wife and your kid roll their eyes simultaneously. Like, that is your goal in life. This game is full of dad jokes. It is great. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mown and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hiya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. We need to unpack first. As much as I would also like to enjoy a delicious and healthy ice cream sando right about now, we got work to do, kiddo. Hold on, I need to switch water bottles. Well, come on. There we go. And we need to make it snappy because there are 5 sealed crates of DVD box sets blocking off the bathroom, and I gotta pee real bad. Well, don't let the entire cast of all 13 seasons of Shark Tank, but with actual sharks, stand in your way. Let's get to it. Anyone who tells you that a drink isn't, damn it. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass and I get some good work done. The washer-dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? I walk over to the door and open it. Hello! A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? Oh, where are my manners? My name is Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes. Hi, I'm Daddy. That's what my name is. It just keeps getting better. I don't like that Joseph. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. I want cookies now. Number 74. Anyone who tells you that a drink isn't manly has never known a heartache. We both share a laugh. Kids, right?
Yeah.
Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come back. And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant... Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Oh, God damn it, I just had a mosquito bite my forehead. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? No, not anymore. She died. Oh. I'm sorry for your loss. Here, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit so you can hear their sound effects. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal. Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Oh, I don't know I would really consider myself a youth. You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. Ugh, Joseph, don't flirt with me. Yuck. Yuck. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. Foxy! Are you going to bed, Foxy? See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. I will soon. I'll be up at 6. That is far too early to be up, Foxy. So we ate all of them anyway? I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Let's go bring his plate back. I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back. We're gonna be the best neighbors in this whole cul-de-sac. We're gonna kick all the other neighbors' butts. With kindness. Amanda and I step outside. Shoot, I'm actually not sure which house is his. I'd hazard a guess it's the big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Good eye, kid. And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. We walk up to the kids and wave. Or are you telling me to go to bed, Foxy? Hey guys, is your dad around? They all just stare at us blankly. We just wanted to, return this nice plate and thank you for the cookies. Geez, these definitely are Joseph kids. They all look exactly like him. Christy. What? They were really good. Christian. I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any. I chuckle nervously. Well, okay, we're just gonna set this plate down on the ground real gentle-like and then back away slowly, right, Dad? Right, and that's what we're gonna do. The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back even as we approach our house. Miraculous, the children in the corn right there. Yeah, pretty much. I think on Joseph's route, he makes a joke about that at some point, too. I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids. I need to rest my eyes. You've been awake for what, 3 hours? And that's 3 hours too many. I feel that. I took 2 naps today. Granted, I feel like shit today, but as we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Daddy! Bro! Hey. I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Oh. Bro. Holy. Wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's fucking ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby.
Nice.
Aw, thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. Fun trivia, she is named after River from Firefly. The Game Grumps confirmed that. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Oh. Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and next we're both fathers. Where have you been, man? I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding! Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashley doing? Oh. I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name. She actually still goes by Smashley, and, we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Oh. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? Huh? Ain't life something, bro, right? Keg Stand Craig is a father of 3. Keg Stand Craig? Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Ah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I've really got to keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily? I jog yearly on January 1st. When I promised myself that I'm going to jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home.
Oh.
Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. Ha, yeah, I don't know.
Hey.
Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old days. All right, sure, sounds great.
Oh.
Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wade, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." I mean, technically he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. I'll come visit, and I'll text you every day, and I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you going to be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. Yes. A dog? Yeah. Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's going to take? Yeah. Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it! But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future. Not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay. I kind of saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they would just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is going to want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine, or are you just saying that? I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta attend the union meeting, or I'm going clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves. The lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man. You know, the ones all the kids these days are doing. Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go to bed. No, this is, if I choose this one, I get to meet Robert, and I really could care less because I'm not redoing his route right now. So go to bed. I'm wiped. Have fun with the Emmas. We'll try to keep it down. I know you're not going to, but I appreciate you saying that. And don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Awesome. Night, Pops! Dad tip number 92. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work out? This is Craig BT Dubs. Smiley face. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. I check my phone again. Hey bud, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. I'm surprised he didn't do HMU. God, 92, you're never too busy busy or important to be kind to others. Oh, I like that one. If they move fast, I just can't catch them, and I'm like, fuck it. Hold on. I hear a crash. Cats are being trolls. Alright. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but this is Craig, and I do want to catch up. Go back to sleep. If I was trying to date Craig, I would totally go there because I think you can get heart options, but I am going back to sleep because we're going after Damien on this run. I shoot a quick text to Craig to apologize for bailing and immediately fall back to sleep. Oh man, how long was I out? What time is it? I look over at the clock. It's 3:55 p.m. I have to be at the parent-teacher conference in 5 minutes. I jump out of bed, throw on the nearest clothes, and run out the door. Drink plenty of water. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. I have a whole list pulled up, so if we at least get the number, I can pull it up. Aw, that's very sweet, Maraxis. I appreciate it. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth, I love how they say a youth, standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega? I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine, up those stairs and to the left, can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Jared Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega.
Ah.
Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Daddy. The period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down.
Oh.
Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings. All of the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Whoa.
Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Turn to page 294. Nobody's listening.
Oh.
Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both. You know, budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk it up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong.
I don't know.
I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? She has a tendency to bottle things up. I haven't noticed anything different about her, but she always tends to put on a happy face no matter what.
Oh.
See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road, I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo?
Oh.
Yes? They ever catch that rye? Yes. See, like, some of the interactions give you hearts and stuff, so I need to, like, replay the beginning every single frickin' time. This is now the 4th time I have done this, and I will do it 3 more times after this because it makes sense. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her mother. Ocho says, "You said, 'Hey, Hugo,' and my Google Home just activated." I don't know why Hugo triggered Google, but Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing, and I'm hungry again now that they're talking about it. We can make something at home. Cool. I think with our powers combined, we could throw something together, a gourmet meal worthy of the Food Channel. Ocho, it activates at the most random phrases sometimes. That's pretty freaking random. I don't know about that, but I can promise you it will at least be edible. That's the spirit. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pop. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class.
Oh.
It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Aww.
I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it, and that's frustrating. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yup. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yup. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who are you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah? What? No! Dad! Ugh. I can't believe you would. Ugh. Dad! I mean, jeez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross. Sorry. Just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. So that means yes. Yes, it does, Meraxis. Yes, it does. Jeez. This is going well. Welp, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. Oh, I didn't even catch the number that time. Oh well. Amanda and I get back home and start cooking some dinner. I found this artisanal mac and cheese recipe online that I've been dying to try. Ugh, my head hurts. It's starting to get close to bedtime. Artisanal, there's 2 ingredients to mac and cheese, mac, and then cheese. Number 90, always try to make others around you happy. Thank you, Meraxis. Dad, please try to enjoy the finer things in life. I think you of all people should be able to appreciate what one can do with cheese, and now I want to make mac and cheese. This is a problem. Like, this game makes me hungry.
Yeah.
Plus it has bacon in it. Oh, bacon mac and cheese. Yes, bitch. Right? I want mac and cheese now. I'm gonna have to make mac and cheese, and I have pizza sauce in the fridge that needs to get used up, so I need to make like calzones or something, or pizza, and I have like veggies in the fridge that need to be cooked, so I need to get some meat. Yeah. God damn it. And I wanted burritos from earlier because they were talking about burritos earlier in the game, and then I want chocolate chip cookies, and now I want mac and cheese. Like, this is a problem. This game, it makes me hungry. You know, I could totally help with all that food. Nod, nod. I have so many Blue Apron meals I still need to cook. Aren't we as a society collectively over bacon? Bacon never stopped being good. It just has a PR problem. We get to work on the recipe, Amanda measuring things out and handing them to me to dump into the bowl so I can feel useful. Amanda puts me on bacon duty, so I chop a bunch and toss it in a pan to get it sizzling. The key to good mac and cheese is a balance of texture and flavor, Pops. Not only are we going to want the fullness of the cheese and bacon, but we also need to counterbalance it with the crunchy mouthfeel of breadcrumbs. Check on bacon. It's still pink and rubbery. I give the pieces a little stir. Wait, what's a mouthfeel? You know, when you eat stuff and the texture, listen, I've been watching a lot of the Food Channel and I honestly don't know what that means. It just makes me feel sophisticated to say. No, I get that. Every time I watch the channel, I just feel in order, hungry, jealous, insecure about my cooking ability, and then hungry again. I like the mouthfeel of that sentence. Oh my god. Amanda, mouthfeel isn't just about food. It's about words that are fun to say. This is fun. This is a fun exchange. Gregarious. Boisterous. Cattywampus. Check on the bacon. The bacon is sizzling away. It smells good too. Last time I did this, I burned the bacon and it was bad. I give that sucker a flip. Nice. Good work, Dad. Bacon can easily overheat and cause a grease fire. I'm proud of you for remaining vigilant. We literally just moved in here and I'm dead set on not burning this place down. Eyes like a hawk. Amanda finishes up with the mac and cheese and I toss the bacon bits in there. After stirring it all together, I take a taste. How's the mouth feel? Taste-tacular. Not an actual word, but I'll allow it. She tries a spoonful. Taste-tacular. We settle in on the couch with our bowls of mac and cheese. Oh, cool. Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Trekkers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Hold on, I do an accent for this one. Please don't hate me. Oh no, the ghost dog got control of the truck. I can't see them there in the damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die, you. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself and go and start arguments on the internet. My throat hurts. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road incident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Oh shit, I should have gone to the mall because that's where I see Damien, but you don't actually interact with him, so. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda is much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. I see this as a learning opportunity. If I can snake some hot grill tips, I think we can consider it a success. Don't you want to meet some of the new people? Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. I want potato salad now, too. Potato salad, turkey burgers, and baked beans. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up at a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide.
Oh.
Welcome! I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies!
Oh.
Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing.
Hi.
Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary, the town drunk? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish into bed? I'll have to go look for him.
Oh.
What? You'll have to...
Yeah.
Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure.
Oh.
Mary, this is our new neighbor, Daddy, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now.
Oh.
My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you 2 enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around.
Oh.
Have you met Matt yet? Who? Hey, Matt, come meet our new neighbors. This is Daddy and Amanda. Amanda and I both give him a wave. Hey, I'm Matt. Nice to meet you 2. Matt runs the coffee shop down the street. He bakes a mean carrot cake.
Hey.
Matt grins sheepishly.
Oh.
He also knows everything about music. His record collection takes up a whole wall of his house. That's me, the music guy. That's a bit of an understatement. He also used to be in a... I'm just the music guy. Always stoked to discuss music, tunes and stuff.
Hey.
That's so cool. I love music. Matt's ears seem to perk up.
Oh.
Oh, yeah? What kind of stuff do you listen to? Dad rock? Top tier stuff, almost exclusively songs about being sad. Dad rock. You know, with the guitars and the drums and the lyricism about growing older and seeing the world changing before your eyes and you don't know how to deal with it.
Oh.
Buddy, I relate to that.
Hey.
Cool. Alright. Matt stands there for a second. So...
Hey.
Right. Cool.
Hey.
Well, I'll be making the rounds. Feel free to stop by later. Is he as afraid of people as you are? He might be. Hey, Daddy, have you met Brian yet? Who? Hey, Brian, come over here for a sec. A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. Hello, husband material.
Hey.
Woof. Hey, Brian, this is Daddy. He just moved into the neighborhood. Hello. Well, pleased to meet you, put her there.
Cracker Barrels.
Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand in a vice-like grip. Bow, chicka.
Hey.
I let out a small squeak after my hand bones have been ground to dust.
Oh.
Not much of a handshake guy, huh? Guess I'm more of a hugger. Which house did you move into? The ranch style on the cul-de-sac. Oh, that's just like mine, but smaller. That kind of hurts. Is he trying to one-up me? My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. I'm happy there. We'll leave it. Got no worries about its size as long as me and my daughter are happy. Well put. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. A kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy. Hello. Hi, what grade are you in? 5th grade. We're actually trying to get her to skip 6th grade. Not to brag, but she's pretty smart. Not to brag? That's exactly what bragging is. Amanda's smart too. Thanks, Dad. Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later. You got it. Let me introduce you to Damien. Joseph beckons a tall man in gothic attire over to the conversation. Good eve, friends. Damien, this is our new neighbor, Daddy. Ah, so lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. If ever you're interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Wow, yeah, that sounds rad. Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Damn, what a classy dude. This is Robert. He lives just across the way. A haggard man nursing a glass of whiskey eyes me up and down. Hey. Hey, I'm Daddy. It's nice to meet you. He takes a long swig of his drink. Charmed. Daddy and his daughter just moved in next door. Cool. If you ever need recommendations on where to get a drink in this town, Rob's your man. I told you not to call me Rob.
Oh.
Right. Got it. Robert ambles away without saying goodbye.
Hey.
He's not really a people person. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great, I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. I want deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Ugh, come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad? Oh, they're going to talk about the weather. Ugh, go. Do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Oh, it's the coffee guy. Or is he the music guy? What a cool guy. And mysterious. That guy who kept trying to one-up me. That mysterious goth guy. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. We're gonna go talk to Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with Damien by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So, I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter, it provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly.
Oh.
It's definitely an interesting choice.
Oh.
Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. Daddy, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Ah, greetings once again, Daddy. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day.
Oh.
Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Maraxis says I love the word aesthetic. It is a fun word.
Yeah.
Amanda walks up to the conversation. Hi, it's Damien, right? My name's Amanda.
Oh.
At your service. What a pleasure it is to meet you. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, you do know how to treat a lady. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine.
Oh my
I think I might have taped over a VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little sweetheart. Would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great.
Oh my.
I'm sure he's fine. Mary? Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Lucian, have I introduced you to Daddy yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger, sir? Coming right up, bud. Are you a vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian area were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Interesting. Dad.
Hey.
That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. She is the definition of lush. She is a lush. She is a lush. Mary is totally a fucking lush. Whoa, is that a tattoo?
Yeah.
Yep, I wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Wanna see mine?
Oh my.
What? Lucian pulls back some rubber baselets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian! We'll talk about this later.
Damn.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick.
Oh.
Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. Ah! I wonder what he did before preaching. Burger time, because I am not dating any of the others.
Oh.
And without further ado, let's work some magic. Ocho, you're going to want to pay attention to this part and take some notes on the puns that are about to happen. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. You probably didn't know this, Daddy, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillevable.
Hey.
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist? I've never seen him make a mistake.
Hey.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop! All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Yeah.
Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Oh.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing.
Oh.
I find it amusing that the ones with the vampire aesthetic are averse to blood. Right? Isn't it funny, Meraxis? Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? I mean, I got a burger in me. Sweetie, if I can impart any sort of wisdom upon you right now, and not that this is a bad situation, but if you're ever in an uncomfortable situation, always look for the silver lining. And the silver linings get you through to the other side. We ate rockin' burgers today, and it was good. Amen. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. 51. Something about saving bookmarks. Alright, speaking of saving bookmarks, I am going to save the game. And it is bedtime for me because it is 1 a.m. And I need to go to bed. The naps threw off my sleep schedule, and I can't have my sleep schedule thrown off. Thank you, everyone, for coming to hang out. Save bookmarks directly to your desktop. Yeah, but who does that? Fuck that shit. Thank you guys for coming to hang out and listening to me just read the game. I know visual novels aren't really everybody's thing, but I have fun with them, and I'm going to do a little bit more of them this coming week, I think. I think I'm going to do mostly ESO and finish out Dream Daddy so I can move on to another visual novel. I don't know what time I'm streaming yet tomorrow. Watch Twitter and Instagram, and I'll try to get my Streamlabs schedule set up for next week, so that's easily available for people. Maraxis says this is humorous. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's definitely one of the funnier visual novels that are out there. A lot of the ones I play are not necessarily funny per se, but Japanese ones are a lot different than American ones, so... yeah, I'll probably play a little bit more of this tomorrow, probably some ESO, just because I need a little bit of change from Secret Worlds. Yeah, I hope you guys come and hang out tomorrow. Like I said, follow social media. It should be on my overlay. It's Instagram and Twitter are the same name, and hit the little heart follow on the channel so you can get notifications when I go live. And let's see if there's anyone online to host. It is really, really, really late. So let's see. Dream Daddy. Let's see if there's anyone else playing. I don't think so. I am the only one playing Dream Daddy right now. I keep running into that with Secret World, too. Every time I try to host someone for Secret World, I am the only one playing. Alright. Oh, let's see. None of my auto hosts are doing anything right now either. Alright, Detroit. Become Human. Let's see if there's anything fun. Well, shit. I guess it's that time of night where there's not many people to host because it's 7-ish in the morning in the EU, so there's nobody really on. 1, 12, 11, 10. I'm surprised there's not more PST people. Maybe I just don't have a lot of PST folks on my list. Or maybe they stream earlier. Yeah, nobody is streaming off my list right now. At all. At all. Alright. Well, shit. Okay, I guess I'll just leave it then. Well, that sucks. I wanted to try and host someone. Oh well, I will figure it out tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming to hang out. I appreciate it. It was fun today, even if it was kind of chill and my throat hurts and I'm sick and blech. But I will be on tomorrow sometime. When I figure out the schedule, I'll get it posted. And I hope you guys come and hang out some more. So thank you again for hanging out. Heart, 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 heart. I'm gonna go crash now. Good night.